Right. I think we're back. I think we're back. Hopefully we're back. Just give it a second. Oh, so annoying, man. I think we're fine. Oh, I gotta love the old good old internet, haven't you? I don't think it's necessarily my internet. I'm not sure. It might be the Ethernet extender that I use. That yeah, sort of throws it off a bit. Right, we're back. We're back. I mean, it'd probably be fine if I was plugged straight into the internet box. It'd probably be fine. But I'm not. So anyways, let's carry on. It's obviously with the difference with like YouTube and Twitch. Twitch I can just put it straight back up, but YouTube obviously have to make another event and all of that sort of thing. So that is the one downside. I think it's meant to be cooler weather this week. Oh, that is a bridge. That'd be good. Nicer, bit of cooler weather. So, oh, wow, my driving is horrendous tonight. It's amazing, really, to think we've done as much as we've done on this field, and we're not even halfway through completing it yet. Amazing, really. What crop is this? That's oats. On the road, it looked a bit like a root crop. Yeah, apologies to anybody who's in the stream just now. My internet likes to troll me. It's weird how it just fluctuates. Sometimes it's fine and sometimes it has a wobbly spell. It's annoying at the same time. Right, let's unload this. Nope, too close. Wow, still too close. Nope. Wrong machine. Nice. Line ourselves up again. I don't get why it has to make such a dramatic like turn onto it. No, we need to lower. There we go. We're away again, we're away. There we go, perfect. Try and get this contract up to 40% at least tonight. check my chats. I'm hoping this thing is definitely linked up. I think it is. Oh, there we go. Liam will test it for me. There we go. It is working. It was just chat being so quiet. I need to actually change the thumbnail again on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just testing it out tonight until my internet took a shit. Seems to be fine now. Till it fucks up again. Thumbnail. That one. Save. There we go. That should be fine now. Publish the other one. I might as well. Hope you're doing well though, mate. Nice to see you on both platforms. I thought I'd try a bit of restream. I'm quite impressed with it so far, to be fair. It's been quite good. Obviously, the only thing that's bugged it was my internet, but that's not Restream's fault. It's quite good how it's integrated into OBS. That's all right, mate. It's all good. Yeah, doing well, mate. Doing well. I'm already fed up of the heat. It's not even really that hot yet, to be honest, even though it feels it. But luckily it's cooler next week, so that'll be better. Maybe we'll... Yeah, yeah. It's fine if you haven't got to go and work in it. It's when you got to go and work in it. That's when it's, yeah. If you got a job where you're sat in an office and you got aircon, or in a machine or lane you've got aircon, it's not so bad. But I still prefer winter. In the summer, you're fucked. It's like, at least in the winter time, you can you know, warm yourself up. Trying to keep cool is a lot more difficult. Yeah, true. I suppose to some degree, yeah. Is a bit boring. I don't know, I've never really, with the jobs I've been in, it's never really been much different summer to winter, so... Like, even doing other stuff, it doesn't really, yeah... I see the oaks isn't far off being finished. I think, what did he say to me the other day? Got a few things left to do. You got to, oh, maybe you're telling me, yeah. Going dairy on it. I think he said, like, as he's added stuff to it and done the map, he's tested it along the way, so he won't have, like, when he's finished doing it completely, he won't have a lot to test at the end, because he's tested it along the way. So I reckon we should have it by the end of this month. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So I don't think he's got a massive amount really to do now. Not too much left to do anyway. I think it's just things like field boundaries and stuff like that. I don't know whether he's actually got a massive amount of, like, actually, you know, building the map to do. He's done like the background, oh, what should you call it, you know, like the border. Done that in his latest video. He's done the yard, I think, so can't be far away. A couple of weeks of testing it, and then yeah. I'm really looking forward to playing it. I think it'd be great. He said he's optimized it a lot more, so it should run a lot smoother and whatnot on lower end PCs. It was good watching the video where he showed like what it was before in certain areas and what it is now, and how like he's changed it up and made it a lot more detailed in areas, and that was quite good. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's nice with his yards as well that you can obviously sell stuff and swap it out and make the yards your own. I think that's just like, I think that's going to become like a standard thing now for FS maps. Because people want to build their own yards, me included, to be fair. I mean, this map I'm playing, this is this is 4 times. So yeah, obviously, well, the field that we're doing is huge, but there's some big fields on this. Well, they look small on the map, and then you get to them and they're a lot bigger. Obviously, though, it being Lincolnshire, it's quite flat. There's some really nice features on this, to be fair. Like, rather than like when you buy stuff, it all spawn at the same shop. You have all your seeds and chemicals, everything like that. That all spawns there. And then there's another dealership where all your machinery spawns, which is quite nice. And then contracts on this, rather than, I mean, this one is obviously to sell at a sell point, but most of them, if you take a contract out, rather than go and sell it, like go and take it to a sell point, all the yards on the map have got like tip triggers. So you have to go like if you're contracting, doing a contract on a field, you've got to go and tip in that farmer's shed, which is quite good. And then obviously if you buy the yard, the trigger goes, which again is really nice. I haven't seen that on a map before. We've got like AI characters. Obviously look better than the normal in-game ones. This 40%, that's what I want to get to tonight. %, we're a bit off yet. I think what else has this map's got feature wise? I know there's a few custom sheds on it. I think there's some other stuff, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Quite a few yards. Not really a livestock map, this. It's more, I'd say, crops, arable, and obviously Lincolnshire, they grow quite a few different, like, root crops, don't they? But to be fair, some of the fields that are next to a yard, you could easily extend your yard into a field. Because obviously quite a few of the fields are quite flat. I could easily build a yard in that field, as an example. There's JCB there you can use, but if you take it out of that area, you get charged, I can't remember what it was, it's £1,000 every so many minutes. So obviously it's technically their machine. Again, that's a little feature. So yeah, quite a nice map this. I'm enjoying it anyway. I think it'd be good on a multiplayer this. With it being so big. So is the Oaks, to be fair. That's an MP map really. I haven't seen you stream much Liam, you just been busy IRL or just not fancied streaming? Saw you streamed obviously the other day. Bit of farm sim and a bit of trucks. I almost thought about, because obviously with this restream you can stream on, well the deal I've got is up to 8 accounts. I'm never going to stream on 8 accounts, but I almost thought about streaming on Kick. But I looked this morning and it's just so dead over there, like viewer wise. No one watches over there, so just no point. Just haven't got much stuff on to show at the moment. In between things, trying to put a little something out there. Oh, okay, here and there. So like when the Oaks comes out, you'll be more flat out. I get that though. I've been the same with YouTube. Like, hasn't been stuff really happening on here. This save game, just been doing contracts, so I haven't really done any videos on it. Are you still playing Valley Spring? I saw the other day you've gone away from Valley Spring, haven't you? I think you were playing, I can't remember the map name now. Is it Riverview? I still need to go back to that map I did a farm build on. But there's all these really good maps coming out now. It's difficult to go back to that really. You got stuff like the Oaks coming out. Yeah, I'm a tester for Royce. I've been playing on Riverview, and then soon we'll be testing Maple. Oh, okay, fair play, fair play. I don't know, he makes nice maps, but they just, I don't know. Nothing against Roy, they've just never really been for me. I think, did I play Maypole? I can't remember now. No, I played Glenleathan, I played. But I just, yeah, I don't know. Couldn't get a feel for them. I'd love to know what's happened with Dusty Dave's map. That's just gone dead, that has. Hasn't put anything about it for ages. Which is a shame, because I was looking forward to that. Still got a few good maps coming out there. I'm waiting for the update on Moss Valley to come out. I know he sent that to Giants, so that's just a matter of waiting for that to be tested and then put out. Lancey boy, he started making a British map. Bullet Bill, I know, he's making his, but God knows when that'll come out. I know MS Modding, he's making another map as well. I think we need him really. I was saying the other day to someone, we just haven't had as many maps for 19. Definitely British maps anyway for 19 for 22 as we did for 19. I think it's cooling down a bit now, which is nice. For fuck's sake, ads. Do you not have Twitch Turbo? You should get Turbo. Yeah, that's true. Need to get it next month. Yeah, I mean, I'm 50-50 on Bullet Bills because it looks stunning. Like, it looks so good. Like, some of the pictures, they just look real. The only thing with that is obviously Court Farms was the same, and I don't want Bullet Bills to turn around and be like Court Farms where it's just ridiculously tight to get in some fields. Like the yards on Court Farms, they're tight, but they're not, you know, nothing not experienced before. But some of those fields, they're ridiculously tight to get into. I am thinking of cutting. I put a video out today of Court Farms, but I am thinking of cutting that series short. Yeah. It looks great. It looks, you know, so detailed and everything. The lighting's brilliant, but trying to play it is very difficult. I mean, the fact that some of the fields, you know, the combine he starts you off with, you can't even get it into some of the fields. Or it's a struggle at least anyway. So yeah, that's the only thing I worry about with Bullet Bill's map, is if it turns into something like that. As good as it looks. So
my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
hey, Geordie coming in with a raid. Thank you very much, sir. Hope you had a good stream. Obviously saw you were doing a bit of grass work earlier, bit of mowing. Hope you had a good stream, mate. There we go. Welcome to the Raiders. Hope you're having a good evening. Quartz is great, but lack of customization, only standard size lets it down. Yeah, the customization isn't great either as well. Yeah. But it's interesting. Has Oxford and David announced another map? I don't think it won't come out for 22 now, but I can't remember if he's announced another map or not. Just on all the grass and bales on the straw field. Bales need to put away now. Ah, fair play. A decent day's farming then. That I heard, yeah. I think personally, I prefer calm centre court farms. I think yeah, that was better. So now let's move it bill stream after work. Ah, nice. I always say I'm going to stream after work in the week, and then it comes to it and I'm like, nah, I'm just too tired. I think, yeah, for me, customization is one thing. It's not the be all end all for me on a map, to be fair, but I just think some of the fields on courts, they just need a double gate, you know, or the gate put in somewhere else to get into the field, because it's just too tight. There's tight and then there's just that like Valley Spring is tight, but you know, you still know that you can get in the fields, and even on that, to be fair, you can if you want to, you can change where the gateway is, but yeah, I did think once of like going around all the field and changing all the gates, but I thought, alright, I can't really be bothered just to be able to play it. I am liking playing these four times maps more now as well, like you are. I think a lot of players are like that now as well. That, like, you know, standard size map isn't enough now for stuff to do. Right, let's go and tip this. Only thing what's going to be a killer for me is to copy me save game to PC and back up. Have you heard what it is yet? What's wrong with your PC? I think, were you saying in T's chat that it was something maybe to do with the graphics card? Hey Kai, how we doing, mate? I'm doing well, thank you. We're testing out something different tonight. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So far so good, apart from my internet taking a dump. It, yeah, been going well. No, shop got it, but it's closed. Realize on Facebook page say could be GPU. Yeah, I can't remember what GPU you had now. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well, Kai. Yeah, it does, to be fair. I'm really pleased. Yeah, I'm using Restream to do it, which you can do like with the one I, because I wanted to stream more than 1080p, sorry, 720p, which means you have to pay for a subscription. But I'm one of those, I'd rather it look good than look meh. And I found a discount code as well, so cost me 30 quid. But yeah, just means I can stream at 1080p. Well, I can stream at 1080p on 8 accounts if I wanted to, but I don't really need 8 accounts. It turns on and then back off, and there's no display on screens. Yeah, could be the GPU. I used to have the opposite problem, and then I found out it was the Ethernet cable that was turning my PC back on. I'd turn it off and it would turn straight back on again. Sent it to PC specialist. They didn't know what it was. And then my friend Bex, her partner Ash, he figured it out. It was as simple as just turning off one setting. Yeah, they'll know. Tried selling my old PC, but didn't really have much luck. I think it's probably because it's got 20 series card in it. We got 50 series coming around the corner. No one's really looking for 20 series PC now. Not a lot, to be fair, mate. I don't really like to do anything when it's hot. I'm not a fan of the heat. So trying to keep cool is what I do when it's hot. But I did sorting out for a few videos today. Got a Saxthorpe episode recorded and uploaded for Wednesday, so that'll be for then. Bits and bobs really, nothing much. No, not built for this weather. No. I am going to invest in an air conditioning unit this year. There's no way am I cooking in this room again. I've even bought like new curtains to try and keep the room cool. But yeah, we seem to be going well on YouTube at the moment. Hit 500 subs the other day, which is brilliant. We're so pleased with that. So chuffed. The videos still seem to be doing really good. So yeah, it not a lot was really happening. But yeah, not a lot has really been happening on any of the saves, to be fair. This, obviously, we're going into we're in autumn at the moment. And there's nothing really to do on our fields, so I've only really been doing contracts. So I didn't really think I did one video on doing a contract, but I mean, today is why I thought I'd live stream this instead of just doing a video on it. Saxthorpe was a bit more happening now, so that should return a bit more. Do you know what? We were just talking about this, about courts. I don't know whether I'm going to cut the series short, because I'm not feeling it. Saxthorpe is fine. I'm still really enjoying Saxthorpe. I've got 223 hours, I think, in Saxthorpe. Still really enjoying that map. But Court Farms, yeah, it's a difficult one with courts. It looks, we were saying, it looks stunning visually. But to play it is just, yeah, really difficult. Oh, have you? Yeah, I got rid of my pig setup on there because I wasn't making any money off pigs. But yeah, I'm still, yeah, I love Saxthorpe. I think, to be honest, when Moss Valley's update comes out, I'll probably stop courts then and just crack on with Moss Valley. I think because the Oaks as well, that's not far off coming out. We were just talking about, so I think might save that for live streams, and then maybe if we're doing a contract on here, I might live stream this. But yeah, court, don't know. It's a shame, but it is what it is. I was saying, I hope that Bullet Bill's map isn't like it, where, you know, it's so mega detailed, but the actual playability of it isn't very good. Yeah, I said the same, yeah. It's a shame, really, because if he just changed some of the gateways on courts to double gateways, or just moved them so you get in the field more easily, but never mind. I've tried with court. I mean, it does well views wise, but then so did Glenleithan, and I just, if I don't feel a map, I only play what I want to play. And if I'm not enjoying it, then yeah, not really much point in doing it. And you got Lancy Boy, he's making a British map. You've got MS Mod, who made Buckland Farm, he's making a new map. Beef and sheep on. Beef and sheep. Difficult really. There's not many. Buckland Farms, I think, is quite good for livestock. I wouldn't really say this the setup on there is towards beef, but I started playing a bit of Meadow Grove yesterday. That's an interesting map. I thought, fuck it, I might as well play it because you'll never finish it. Oops. Stop going in that. So annoying. Yeah, Green Hills Estates, obviously, yeah. I really enjoyed that. Made a good farm on there. Oh, look at that, yeah, 22. I can't remember what I said now. Oh, Meadow Grove, yeah. It's on his Discord server. It's not technically finished. I mean, I haven't found anything. I haven't really played a lot of it, to be fair, yet, though. But I haven't really found anything majorly game-breaking on it. One thing I found was the fuel tanks on the yards. You have to fill up manually. You can't go and, like, you know, usually you can go up to a trigger and buy it and it just spawns straight in, but you actually have to use a fuel bowser. And then the sheep feed trough, the texture's broken on it. Other than that, but it's not like massively game breaking. You can still play the map fine. We were just saying that as well. I have no idea. I don't think anybody has any idea because he hasn't sold anything on it in months. So I have no idea. I mean, it's gonna be a shame again if he does what he did in 19, where he releases it at the end, doesn't get it out on console again, doesn't really give us much time to play it. But it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's a shame, really. I mean, the last post he did, it didn't look like it was far off being finished. Like, it looked like we were going to have it in a month or two. Like, from his last post, you'd have thought by now he'd have it, but I don't know whether stuff probably has happened IRL that he hasn't really worked on it, or I don't know, he might have PC issues or something, I'm not sure, but no idea. Or he's just got burnt out on Farm Sim. I'm not sure. But oh yeah, I would love for that map to come out. Bessie Beneath, I think I had so many hours on it. It was my favourite map for 19. It was my most played map for 19 as well. Yeah, I loved playing it. I loved playing it. I had a really good setup on it, to be fair, as well. I still have the same game. I went and looked at it the other day, funnily enough. But alas, I don't know. I don't know whether we'll get it for 22 or not. I reckon they're going to announce a new farm sim at FarmCon. I think. Because it says like Giants have like a press release page, and the post for FarmCon, it says on that you'll obviously be able to, you know, they'll show you insights to FS22, but they'll also show you what there is to come. So unless they're going to dump out some more DLCs, that to me would suggest they're going to show you the new game. So unless they announce the new farms in before FarmCon, but I definitely think by FarmCon or at FarmCon we'll know. So is my prediction anyway, from what I've seen and what I've heard. And I really do think the next farm sim is gonna make it or break it with Giants. They've not exactly, I mean, if this is the last DLC for 22, they've not exactly finished on a high for 22. Yeah. Not great. Not a productive finish. Yeah, with a production DLC. No. I think there was a lot in it that just didn't necessarily need to be in it. Or they could have swapped it out for other stuff. I did buy it. Yes, I have got it. I don't really see the point in this, to be honest. Because if you're going to cut Sugarbeet, really, you're just use the bucket to cut it. The only reason I brought it were these two. Like, that makes methane into liquid fur, and then the wash, although this was broken to begin with, it is fixed now. But yeah, solar panels. Yeah, then no one could work out why they couldn't get dirty, and then they found out, is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2 hours IRL time you have to play farm sim for them to get dirty. And then when you use the robot, I can't remember, it's the money goes down quicker than if you hire a normal tractor worker. I mean, to buy the thing to begin with, I think it's like Might be 30k. Can't remember where you get it now. I can't remember where you get it now. Right in there. Let's turn this round. It's like ridiculously expensive to use it. I remember it might have been DJ Goham's video I watched it on. It was like, it was so expensive. Oh no, it wasn't. It was on Jababo's stream. It was so expensive to use. If I'm going to try and find it. I think it's like 30k to buy it. Container, no. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's 10k to buy. But it's so expensive to use. So... not far off 40% done, which is what I wanted to do tonight. But yeah, in truth, I bought it, one, because I wanted the washer and the lily thing to make methane into fertilizer. I just thought that was quite cool. And two, I obviously used my Giants partner code to buy it with, so obviously with Giants partner you have to sell to get to bronze to be able to have stuff pre-release. You have to be a bronze partner and obviously sell so much of, you know, DLCs or games. So whenever I buy something, I take that opportunity, because you have to sell a lot. And you don't, apart from having stuff pre-release, you don't really gain anything else from being a Giants partner. Financially, you don't really benefit from it. I think, what do you get? 10%? 10 or 15%? Oh, you might be 15. But when a DLC is like £8, it's not really much. And obviously they don't really promote your, you know, you as a content creator. So for me, the only thing that is really of any interest with Giants partner is to get stuff pre-released, because as we all know, well, you should know that if you show stuff off early, then the video or the stream, it does really well. So maybe not necessarily this DLC, but yeah, if you were to get, like, if there is a new game that's announced, Farm Sim 25, and you were to get that early, then yeah. I mean, there was some, I remember last year when, not last year, anyway, the year 22 came out, people were showing off 22 early. Like, people that would usually only have I don't know, 40 or 50 viewers were like getting 140 or 50. Can't remember if anybody did any videos on it early. I don't think they did. I don't remember seeing any videos early anyway. But yeah, so it's same with like mob maps. Like if you get a mod map early and you show it off early, then it boosts your channel, or any mod early for that matter. So yeah, I think if they didn't have that incentive that if you sold so much and got to bronze partner and you could have stuff pre-release, if they didn't have that whole thing at all, I probably wouldn't be a Giants partner, in all honesty. Because there's nothing else really to gain from it. Like, it was quite good before when Kermit did like spotlights on content creators. You know, I mean, I think they were all Giants partners. But that was good because obviously, you know, it promoted you. People that had never heard of you before, you know, could learn about you and find you that way. But yeah, he stopped that for whatever reason, which was a shame. Yeah, they don't really do anything now, you know. I think even if they had like a page on their website where they said like, you know, these are our partners, and, you know, showcased people off there, that would be quite good. But there's not, you know, nothing really anything else to gain from it. So I mean, it's a thing as well that, like, with some games, it doesn't necessarily matter how small you are. You can sort of apply for a key and show stuff off early or whatnot. But yeah, again, Giants don't really have that sort of thing. So I do think they need to sort of re-engage with their community a bit more, and do some more stuff with their community. Because I think at the moment, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of FS players feel very distant from Giants at the moment. Whereas before, when they were doing a bit more with the community, yeah, players still felt distant, but perhaps not quite as much. So, like, Kermit was even starting to do some streams of him just playing Farm Sim and chatting and whatnot, you know, which were quite good. But they don't do anything like that anymore. And you look at other games companies, and they do. Like ETS does. Usually it's to announce something new that ETS is bringing to the game, but not always. Frontier, who make Planet Zoo, they obviously do quite a few community streams and different things. At the end of the day, that's what makes your game. Same as like anything, like with me, you know, YouTubers or streamers, you're nothing without your community. So people that watch you, same as a game, you're nothing without the people that play it. So yeah, they've not always been great, but they have learnt from it and they have got better at it. It just seems weird that Giants seem to be getting better at it and then suddenly took a step backwards, not forwards. Yeah, they are. I like watching them. Well, they get decent views, so you know that tells you people are enjoying it and like watching them. So I don't know. I think a bit they think because they do the FSL that they don't necessarily need to do anything else, which is wrong, really. I don't think that's right. Because not everybody's into the FSL. I'm not really, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, it's really why people like going to FarmCon, because they like chatting to giants or seeing behind the scenes things, or they can ask questions and stuff like that. You know, why is it just got to be at FarmCon? They could do live streams like that, no problem. The only thing I can see that could have possibly happened is people didn't like their viewers going to another channel. I mean, well, some people like the FSL, but no, it's a bit, I don't know. I mean, it's like this farm kids thing makes me laugh. Farm Sim now's got so gimmicky. You know, when I first started playing, it was just farming. It wasn't all this gimmicky stuff. But yeah, it's got so gimmicky now. It's going away from farming, really, to be honest, which is, yeah, not really great for a farm sim game. That's handy. Just here to unload. Yeah, found a new job, yeah. Yeah, nothing special. But earn money at the end of the day, so just working in a warehouse, to be fair. Yeah, nothing exciting. I mean, at the end of this month, it will be I'll have been there 3 months. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Earning some money at the end of the day, that's the main thing. I mean, it's for a company that they buy used car parts and then sell them on to people who like remanufacture them. So, which sounds interesting, but you'll have different sections for different car parts. So like I'm on a section where we deal with aircon compressors, diesel injectors, and diesel pumps. and like you'll have a big cage come full of one part. I don't know, there might be 200 aircon compressors in one cage, and you just look at them, assess the quality of them, book it on the system, put it away, and you do that like 200 times. Then you go on to the next cage. So it's quite repetitive, it's quite monotonous, but yeah, like I say, it's a job at the end of the day. No, this is true. I wouldn't want to go back to TP for a gift. They paid me 50k, I wouldn't go back to TP, because I did not like working there at all. But yeah, it's okay. It means, you know, the difference with this and TP is I don't have to work weekends. What's quite nice as well is on a Friday we finish at 1, so I get to go home at lunchtime, which is nice. Then every other day is 7:30 till 4:30. So, but it's not what I want to do in the long run, as we know. But it's earning me some money. So that is the main thing. People seem quite nice as well. There's no one I've really come across where I think you're just a complete dickhead. So yeah, it's quite chill, to be fair. It's not like constantly someone on your back or whatever. You just sort of left to it. And as long as you're not taking the mickey, doing nothing at all, then they're pretty relaxed. So quite physical. Which is why in the evenings I'd like to stream, but I'm just too tired. Like I said, I was going to stream last week and never did. So I think it's probably best if I just say weekend streams. Yeah, we got sorted in the end because it was getting worrying. To be honest, still paying off stuff now, because yeah, it got quite difficult financially. So I've fully watched 2 episodes. I'm on the 3rd one. I'm like quarter way through the 3rd one, so no spoilers. If you spoil it, I will ban you. But yeah, Clarkson's Farm, it is good. It's funny. I'm pretty sure as well, I saw somewhere a picture of a tweet, or it was a tweet, of someone saying, is there going to be a Clarkson's Farm 4 already? They've been asking, is there a Clarkson's Farm 4? And Jeremy replied with, we'll be filming it this year, so they're clearly going to make another one again, which is brilliant. So I mean, I heard somewhere it got 10 million. It's got 10 million views on Amazon. It's like it's done so well again. Yeah, so because it's just doing so well, and obviously you're not going to stop something if it's doing well. I mean, to be fair, don't usually have Amazon Prime, but I've got it specifically to watch Clarkson's Farm. So I thought it was a shame he got rid of the cows. I mean, he kept the ones that were born on the farm, but I thought it was a shame he got rid of the other ones. I know, like, obviously the restaurant was was closed down, but I still thought he could have sold his beef in the farm shop. He didn't have to be in the restaurant. I think it still would have sold well in the farm shop, so yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a shame that. But never mind. I mean, obviously don't spoil anything, but I've heard bits about what happens with the pigs. So they may end up going in season 4. That's yeah. Well trained. The way they leaped over the fence into the pig pen, but they wouldn't leap into the boot of the of the car. That was quite funny. I'm not so keen on the names you pick from, although a bit shit. But yeah, how funny it is. It is just funny in general, to be fair. Was the bramble harvest in episode 1? I think it was 1 or 2. Yeah, when he went down the wall to harvest the blackberries and then got stuck because he realised when he got to the hedge there was still the wall going through the hedge. I mean, I thought to myself as well, even if that wall hadn't have been there, the flipping hedge was still too wide for the machine anyway. It would never have got down it. It was like, oh, okay then, you'll have to reverse back. And Kenny was like, I can't fucking reverse back. Yeah, it was funny. They probably say at the end of the series, but I'd hate to think how much the cost was of damages to the machine. He like scratched it up and everything. Oh dear. I know farmers, I know they love it. They'd definitely have it over country file any day. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Oh, I'm pleased with how much we got done tonight. I was hoping we'd get to at least 40% done, so we've done that, which is brilliant. Obviously, still is a fair old bit left, but try and get a bit more done in the week. If there's still some left next weekend, we'll obviously do another stream on it. Now that we can stream on 2 platforms. I do put some fuel in this. Head over to the fuel browser. Hope the folks on YouTube have enjoyed the stream as well. I think the last time I did a stream on YouTube was last year for Christmas. I believe, anyway. Fuel. What we want. Can I put the windows down in this? Indicators. Open that door. No, don't want that. No, can't put the windows down. Yeah, this is nice, to be fair. Ford Ranger. The only thing with it is the brakes are a bit dodgy. Obviously, it's quite nice being able to open stuff. Right. Fuel is going down. Right, one AdBlue now. That one. How are you going? There we go. Sorted. Turn that off. And if I click it off. Perfect. We'll crack on. Go and get this tipped. These are obviously, these are leased, these are for the contract. I don't own these, this or the harvester. Yeah, we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. We just need to get the watch hours up now. I need to get to 3k. We're on 1500, so we're halfway there. So if we keep, I think if the channel keeps growing like it has been, then yeah, we should get there, no problem. So why I wanted to multi-stream as well was obviously to promote both platforms, Twitch and YouTube. So, because I mean, the thing is as well, at the end of the day, you never know what's going to happen with either one. I think if Twitch went, a lot of people would probably go to Kick. But I was saying earlier, I nearly streamed on Kick today, but it's so dead over there for the farm sim category. There's just no one watching over there, so I just don't think there'd be any point. So I mean, it was funny really that I watched the video today where a Kick streamer was saying, like, he streamed on all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. And he said he said, I think the best, I mean, he's quite big, streamer. But he was saying, you're fine going to Kick if you're like well established already, but if you're still small or just starting out, he said, I think the best platform to start on is YouTube. So I'd have to agree with him, to be honest. I think I've seen more growth on YouTube than I have on Twitch. Twitch is incredibly slow growth. But no, YouTube's been really good. I've been really, really pleased. Really enjoying doing YouTube. So I think we'll probably do one more load after this. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Feels sluggish, this truck does. Doesn't feel very powerful. Mind you, I think this is a smaller man truck. I quite like the Volvos we got in the Platinum edition. That was good. They were nice. Yeah, that and that. Oh, and that one. Yeah, that's nice. More American style, the other trucks. Sun is going down. Yeah, it's definitely cooled off a bit now. Much better. Du-du-du-du-du-du. Been nice tonight. Been nice and chilled. Well, obviously, I'll try and sort out the music situation. Try and get something that's YouTube friendly. I don't know really what I don't really know what to use though at the moment, to be honest. I mean, when I used music from a thing called non-copyright sounds, and they still got copyrighted. So that was good. And then I've seen that Streambeats, that Virtual Farmer has trouble with them, so they're clearly no good for YouTube either. So I don't really know what to use music-wise on YouTube, but for live streams. I don't think Pretzel Rocks is any good either, so I think with the Streambeats ones, you can dispute it when you get a claim, but it's just a pain in the arse to do all the while. So I might as well just not play it at all, really. I think there's quite a few streams I watch though, to be fair, on YouTube that don't play music full stop. So maybe it's not as a bigger thing on YouTube as it is on Twitch. Let's get this harvester unloaded. Wonder if it'll show me what the soil's like on this field. No. Show me on this. A lot of silty clay. That's quite a good field. They're good. Might have to buy this yard. Interesting. Du, 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 du. It's a cool machine to use this, I have to admit. I wonder if they get many like blockages higher up. Like obviously you do with a combine occasionally where the header clogs up. I wonder if you would with this. I would expect you would, but I don't know. There we go. Might just carry on harvesting this side now. I think is a good plan. Do, 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 do. Hopefully everything has sounded okay tonight as well. Obviously my microphone and in-game sound. I did have a bit of a tweak around with it earlier, make sure it was sounding okay, so hopefully it has sounded fine. Do, 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 do. Du-du-du-du-du-du. How much is there left? Still quite a bit. We're not even halfway yet. There, yeah. Hope you're doing well, though. Nice to see you. Yeah, still a fair bit left. And I think this time last week we had just started it. I haven't done obviously full days on it, but I've done a bit on it nearly every night. I think I've spent at least an hour on it every night. Hour, 2 hours. Yeah, it is a big old contract. Did you manage to make your fertilizer bag? When I was saying about the hoop in the middle, this is what I meant. Where are we here? Like these. That's what they typically look like in the UK. One like that. Just has a big hoop in the middle. I think when you sort of made it a bit more chunky, it looked better. It's so hard to make with the current items, but I was happy with the shed. Yeah, I never saw the beehive, but the shed looked good. Yeah, I thought the shed looked good. When I first saw the shed, I almost thought that it was just one you just placed in rather than made from scratch. So it did look good, to be fair. That's right. It's all good. All good. Testing out something a bit different tonight. We are streaming both on Twitch and YouTube, so my internet tested me to begin with. It took a big dump at the start, but we restarted and it's been fine for the last 2 hours, so probably jinxed it now by saying that, but you know, great because the old one was huge. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I must have come in yeah, after you'd done that, the beehive. But yeah, the shed looked good with the bales in and everything. You can get quite big beehives though. I think they do vary a bit in size. Mixing hay and fertilizer. You wouldn't have had a shed anymore, that's for sure. Slap Happy Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Not far off finishing for tonight. I'm going to try and get this load and then empty what's left in the harvester. And I'll probably call it an evening. But we've got a decent bit of work done. I think I started the stream off on about 30%, so we've done quite a bit. How are we doing, Happy? Good name. I like that name. Hope you're doing well. Ah, that's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. Be careful with this bridge. I always get stuck on this bridge. Nearly. How often do you stream? It fluctuates a bit. I usually definitely stream on weekends, once or twice. In the week, it varies a bit. There's some nights, like I mean, I said last week that I would stream, but just from work I get quite tired when it gets to the evening, so yeah, it's a bit, what's the word? Yeah, plus BT. Yes. Plus my internet, yeah, it likes to troll me. But I try to stream fairly regularly. It's just I don't have a set schedule, so and then obviously I do YouTube as well. We are streaming on YouTube, but I do YouTube as well, and I upload on there quite regularly. But yeah, I try and stream, yeah, fairly regularly. It's difficult sometimes. It's either I'm too tired because of work, or my internet won't allow me. So like, I almost thought today I wasn't going to be able to, because we got sort of 20-25 minutes in, and yeah, the internet dropped dramatically, but it seemed to have fixed itself when I restarted. So I mean, obviously the good thing is you followed, so you'll be able to see when I next go live. It's probably, yeah, weekends, and then there's sometimes an odd stream. Like I might, like sometimes if it's like a bank holiday, then I'll stream like on the Monday, because I haven't obviously been to work. But yeah, I take it you play Farm Sim. Nice, nice. What map are you currently playing at the moment? We're on. This is Fen Edge. This is 4 times. This is double what the standard map is. It's big old map. This is. Oh, okay, I think that's 4 times, isn't it? I'm pretty sure Alma's 4 times. Or it might not be. I know there's more American maps that are 4 times than British maps. But yeah, Alma's a nice American map. Yeah, seen a couple of people streaming that and doing stuff on YouTube. You're on console. Okay, that's fair enough. It is a nice map, though. It is a very nice map. What do you play on? Do you play on PlayStation or Xbox? I used to be a PlayStation person. We don't have the luxury of 4 times. I mean, never say never. Never say never. Xbox. I think we were talking about it earlier, to be fair, that players are, well, PC players obviously are going more towards 4 times maps as opposed to 2 times, so it might be something that Giants implement in the future, 4 times instead of 2 times, because obviously the new consoles are a lot more powerful and they should be able to handle a 4 times map if it's, you know, optimized properly. So but yeah, what version of Farm Sim did you start on? Did you start on 22 or did you start on a previous version? Obviously, I've been playing Farm Sim since the 2011 version. It's always interesting to hear when people started playing Farm Sim. Some people, they start playing in 2017, or some people started on the last one, 2019. Yeah, it is very relaxing. It is. Like mowing a field or cultivating. You haven't got to think about it so much. It's not like playing COD. It's very chilled out. Oh, why is I playing in 08? Wow. Beat me. You're playing a long time. I've seen videos of 08. I don't know. Was there even a driver and a tractor on 08? My farming sim day one. Nice, fair play. Yeah, it's come a long way since 08. I mean, it's come a long way since 2011, but yeah, come a long way since 08. I mean, it didn't even come out on console until 2013, and then the mod hub wasn't a thing until 2017 on console. Yeah, I love it. I love Farm Sim. No matter what game I play, I always end up coming back to Farm Sim. Alright, don't tip this. This will be my last load for tonight. Yeah, I used to play when I played 2011. I used to play it on a laptop back then. I mean, it's even like the game's obviously changed a lot, but even like the content creators, like the streamers and the YouTubers, so many of come and gone. Territory Adjunct, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good evening or day, wherever you may be. I'm pretty sure, weren't you followed before? Or maybe it was me. Yes, me too. Yeah, me too. I really, really want them to do more with the animals. For me, the crops, like they've done a lot with the arable side. They've added a lot of crops and whatnot, but we've never really had a lot with the animals. So yeah, that would be, yeah, added more in-depth stuff with the animals, pastures, and actually young stock, like, you know, when they reproduce, you don't just magically get a fully grown cow. You actually get a calf and you get lambs and stuff like that. I think people, yeah, they just want what's actually in the game now to just be expanded more as opposed to completely new stuff. Like, I think people want, you know, overall better graphics. You know, like these sugar beets in here, like the texture, they look quite flat. I mean, they've nailed it quite well with how they look in the field. They look quite, you know, 3D. But I think, yeah, when they're in the back of a trailer, stuff like that would be, you know, quite good. But yeah, I was saying earlier, I think the next farm sim is going to make it or break it for Giants. I think if they don't do something, you know, really big with the next game, then yeah, we shall see. Ooh. I've always been a fan of contracts. However, I wish you could actually talk to the person to accept a contract. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. I never really got why they didn't do stuff like liming contracts. Like, you seem to have most other things apart from liming, which is, or like stone picking. I mean, I don't do stones, but yeah. Hey, Frosty, how we doing, mate? I hope you're well. Nice to see you.
Hello there.
Hello, Barry. How are we, sir? Hopefully that's loud enough. Last stream it wasn't loud enough. Sound alerts. If it was still quiet, I'll try and turn it up for next stream. Or animal transport, that would be quite cool. Yeah. Yeah. I could get behind that. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. You're joining me just nearly at the end of the stream. But, I hope you're doing well. No game volume. You not hear that? You should be able to hear it. It's just because it's quiet in cab. You not hear that at all? Oh, no, okay, yeah, it's just because it's quiet in cab. Yeah, it's just quiet cab. I can turn it up. I'll turn it up ever so slightly. It does make a bit of noise in cab, but not really loud. Turn it up to that. Yeah, it's just quiet in cab. We drive outside a bit more. I will have a look. I have so much problems with audio. It's a real bugbear of mine. I will have a look off screen and see how much I need to turn stuff up. What is your most profitable crop on the farm so far? So this is quite an early save. I mean, you can see we're on year 1 in October. So I actually haven't harvested anything yet. Well, my own stuff anyway. So, I mean, I've planted, I can't remember what I planted now. Right, I've planted oats on both my fields up here. So oats for me, I think, are the most profitable because not only is the grain worth a lot, but you can also sell the straw. So but I mean, carrots are worth quite a bit. I done carrots on another save on Saxthorpe, and I only did them on a little field, and they came to quite a decent bit of money. I think I sold 100k's worth of carrots, which is pretty good off a little field, because I don't think I'd have got that much if I had done a normal cereal crop. So that was pretty good. I mean, it always used to be canola. That was the big money earner, but I think now if you look into it more with, like, obviously oats, because it can produce straw at the same time, that's worth good money. Yeah, I can't remember how many hours I've got on this save now. 38 is what I've got. So it's only just, yeah, started in the last month on this farm, so I definitely like you as a streamer. You're very in tune to your audience. I like that. Oh, I appreciate that. I try. I do try. Yeah, well, I mean, I've spent so long trying to build up my channel, so I've streamed on and off. Oh, 7 years maybe. I think 7 years. But I've done YouTube for nine, nearly 10. So I go sort of like, yeah. When I first started out, I only used to stream on a console, so it wasn't quite as professional as what it is now. But yeah. I always find it was difficult when you first start out streaming. It's quite difficult, you know, because obviously you don't initially have someone to talk to. Whereas on when you make a YouTube video, you can just edit out the quiet parts, and it's a lot easier to have a video where it's just, you know, nicely flows and you've got plenty of talking. Obviously, as I've grown and network with people and whatnot, the channel's grown. I am quite to the point. I don't beat around the bush. So yeah, I'm very honest. I do swear. Definitely not PG. But yeah. I've been around a while. Been around quite a while. Anyways, that's what I'm going to call it for tonight. I've obviously got work tomorrow. I appreciate everybody who's hung out tonight and whatnot. Obviously, because we've streamed both on Twitch and YouTube tonight, so I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight and chatting away. I'm not sure when I'm next going to be live. It's always 50-50. Probably most likely next weekend. But I might, I don't know, might stream in the week. We'll have to see. But yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your evening. Whatever you may be doing all day. Yeah, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.